Imagine standing on the shore, looking out at the vast blue horizon. The ocean is home to millions of species, but millions of years ago, a shadow lurked beneath the waves that would dwarf anything we know today. Welcome back to our channel, where today we are diving into the history of the Odotos Megalodon, the largest shark to ever exist. Its name literally means big tooth, and as we're about to find out, that name is a massive understatement. Prepare yourselves, because the scale of this creature is enough to make anyone's heart skip a beat as we journey back in time. How do we know so much about a creature that went extinct millions of years ago? It all starts with the teeth. Unlike humans, sharks don't have bones. Their skeletons are made of cartilage, which rarely fossilizes. However, their teeth are incredibly hard and are often the only things left behind. Scientists have found megalodon teeth as large as 7 inches long, roughly the size of a human hand. By studying these serrated giants, researchers have been able to estimate the staggering dimensions and incredible power of the beast they belong to. Imagine finding a tooth that big on your local beach. The megalodon lived during the Miocene and Pliocene epochs, roughly 23 to 3.6 million years ago. During this time, the Earth's oceans were warmer and teeming with large marine mammals. This was the perfect environment for a super predator. The megalodon wasn't just a bigger version of a great white. It was a unique species that dominated the global oceans. It lived in tropical and subtropical waters worldwide, meaning no coastline was truly safe from this apex predator. It was the undisputed king of the prehistoric deep, ruling for nearly 20 million years. Now, let's talk about the sheer scale. If you think a great white is scary at 20 feet long, the megalodon would leave you breathless. Estimates suggest it could reach lengths of 50 to 60 feet. To put that in perspective, that's as long as a standard school bus, or even 2. Its weight was equally impressive, estimated to be between 50 and 70 tons. When this creature moved through the water, it wasn't just swimming, it was a force of nature. Just seeing its fin break the surface would have been a sight of pure terror for anything nearby. A predator this large needs a bite to match, and the megalodon did not disappoint. It is believed to have had the most powerful bite force of any animal in history. While a human bites with about 160 pounds of force, and a great white with about 4,000 pounds, the megalodon's bite was estimated at a bone-crushing 40,000 pounds. This incredible power allowed it to bite through the rib cages of large whales, which were its primary source of food. It didn't just hunt, it pulverized its prey with a single devastating snap of its jaws. Feeding such a massive body required an enormous amount of calories. The megalodon was a specialist in hunting whales. Evidence from fossilized whale bones show clear signs of megalodon bite marks, some even showing healed wounds, suggesting that these giants engaged in epic battles. They likely used a ram and bite tactic, slamming into their prey at high speeds to stun them before delivering the final fatal bite. It was a brutal but efficient cycle of life that kept this giant at the very top of the food chain for millions of years. Physically, the megalodon was built for power rather than agility. It had a much broader, stockier build than modern sharks to support its massive muscle mass. Despite its size, scientists believe it was a capable swimmer, reaching speeds that allowed it to migrate across vast distances in search of food. Its skin would have been covered in tiny, tooth-like scales called dermal denticles, reducing drag and making it a silent, efficient killer. Every inch of its anatomy was evolved for one single purpose: to be the ultimate marine hunter. Despite its dominance, the megalodon eventually met its end. Around 3.6 million years ago, the species went extinct. But why? Scientists point to a perfect storm of environmental changes. The Earth began a cooling phase, leading to the formation of ice caps and the lowering of sea levels. This caused the shallow, warm coastal waters where megalodons birthed their young to disappear. As the oceans cooled, the whales they relied on for food migrated to colder waters where the megalodon couldn't survive. The king of the sea was literally left out in the cold.
Another factor in their disappearance was the rise of new competition. During the Pliocene, the ancestors of today's great white sharks and even killer whales began to appear. These predators were smaller and needed less food, making them more adaptable to the changing ocean conditions. While a megalodon needed a whale-sized meal to keep going, a great white could survive on smaller fish and seals. Over time, these smaller, faster competitors took over the niches once held by the giant, and the megalodon slowly faded into history.
Even though they've been gone for millions of years, the megalodon still captures our imagination. Some people believe that these giants might still exist in the unexplored depths of the Mariana Trench. While it's a thrilling idea for a movie, scientists are quite certain they are gone. The deep ocean is too cold and lacks the massive amounts of food a megalodon would need to survive. However, the mystery continues to fuel books, films, and our collective fascination with what might be lurking in the dark corners of our planet.
The legacy of the megalodon serves as a reminder of how much the Earth has changed over millions of years. It was a creature of such magnitude that it remains the benchmark for marine power. Studying it helps scientists understand the delicate balance of our current ecosystems and how even the most powerful predators are vulnerable to climate change. The megalodon may be gone, but its story continues to teach us about the resilience and the fragility of life in our beautiful, mysterious oceans.
So the next time you're swimming in the ocean and feel a little chill, just remember the giant that once ruled those very waters. Its size was truly heart-pounding, and its history is a testament to the wonders of the natural world. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the past. If you enjoyed learning about the largest shark to ever live, make sure to let us know in the comments. What other prehistoric monsters should we cover next? The world of the past is full of surprises. That's all for today's journey into the deep. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates and exciting stories from the natural world. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a dive into the mysteries of our planet. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and respect the power of the ocean. Goodbye, and we will see you in the next video.